Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Heroes International. On the left-hand side, we have the members of Washed Up. On the right side is going to be Diamond Hands. I have added in the regions to our nameplate, so that way you can tell which region is which if you are unfamiliar, as whomever is the clean feed once again is tabbed out of the game. It's a shame I can only watch half of tomorrow's games. Oh, Stark, you're sweet. Could have done a whole Baja Ross in this amount of time. Damn! But you are right. I could have. In 2 hours, I could have done a Baja Ross. That is something we have done in the past. Am I on HD? I am set to quality. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm set to the right quality. You stole my mug? I did. The 2018 BlizzCon mug. This is my first BlizzCon, actually. Oh, I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys talking about pizza? What are you talking about, Dana? Pizza? All right, either way, Blaze Sylvanas, Sergeant Hammer, and Lucio Ban. Joanna to kick things off. Not bad right there, but a Vala Diablo. Got a lot of Vala Diablo so far today. This is the third Vala we've had, second Diablo, I think. The Joanna is a comfort pick, I know, for Caesar Salad, as we've had interviews with him and Kyle Ferguson way in the past. But not a bad start whatsoever. What will we see paired into the Joanna as well? We are going to Tomb of Spider Queen, so we are going to need some wave clear and a strong solo laner. Explosive arrows are pretty good. Urel is a strong solo, does have control, bopping Diablo around, pushing him out of potential dives and such. As we get into our next ban phase, what are we going to have here? Vala meta time is a lot of Vala. That is true, Fish. That is true. Everyone's on the same central ping. So it's like, I think they talked about this ages ago. I think the ping in Miami is like 20 or something like that. It's like, I think it's somewhere in like the 10 to 20 range. Maybe it peaks around 30, but still, that's really nice. Like when I play Storm League, I think, because I always get thrown to Central and I'm on the West Coast of the United States. I think I usually have like a 70, 80 ping when I play. What's my favorite team to win? You're between 30k or the Korean teams? I'm pretty much right there with you, Migs. Tempest is probably my #1 to win. 30k is probably my second place to win, but it is a hard toss-up. I do think that there are very, very good players on the EU teams, and we'll just have to see. EU be like that? Single-digit ping? Yeah, EU very small by comparison. Did you know that you can drive all day in Texas and still be in Texas? That's how big Texas is huge. Like if you go from the east side of Texas, like to the west, you just drive all day and you're still in Texas. It's so big. I'm lucky if I hit 130 ping. Whenever I was in Florida vacation playing on any servers, I felt like playing ping. I felt like I was playing with ping though. I'm too used to high ping. Oh yeah. Same as California vertically. Yeah, so there you go, Migs. Talking about chili, though. Oh, dude, chili's delicious, Melville. I love some good chili. Beans, some pork, some great seasoning. Add in some tomato in there. Maybe some jalapenos for some kick. Joanna, Hanzo, Urel, Deckard, Tychus for the side of Diamond Hands. What are we going to be having here? Vala, Leoric, Diablo, Chain of Malfurion. Okay. I like this. I like both of the drafts. I think they're actually super viable. Let's go ahead and start a prediction, everybody. Start a prediction. Which team wins Tomb? Washed Up or Diamond Hands? All right, start prediction. Get your gambles in if you'd like to gamble on who wins. Everything is food if you try hard enough. That's a terrifying statement. 8K on Washed Up. An immediate investment into Washed Up, eh? I really wish you could see the loading screen here. I know that they're trying to, like, have it look a little bit cleaner, but, like, I wish you could see the loading screen so you all could see who you're betting on. But either way, you're going to see it in a second or two here, probably. There we are. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, into the Heroes International, second best of 3 of the day. We got Maka on the Tychus and Tori on the Urel. Yeah, boy! Is going to be playing that Hanzo. Heavy on the Deckard and Maka. No, Caesar Salad on the Joanna. Also, Heavy Hoot. Over on the side of Washed Up, our European team. That's a pause. I need a blanket. I need a blanket so I can take a nap with the amount of pauses and stuff we're having in the game. I don't know what's happening.
3, 2, 1.
Everyone bans Hammer because of Hazu. I mean, there was a Hammer ban in the Tempest versus Performance Enhancing Zugs series. Either way, on the side of Washed Up, you got Masquerade on the Diablo, Hazuabs to be playing the Jaina, Nick will be on the Vala, Banana on the Malfurion, and Dequaz on the Leoric. Wow, Buttspot will literally butt anything. Yeah, it's Buttspot. Masquerade pushing Caesar Salad out of the Blizzard of Hazuabs. Obviously, GG, well played. We do have Nick going into W build Vala, so no auto attack, as we've been seeing from our Korean counterparts in the first series of the day. I believe that's Lingering Chill as well for the Jaina, which increases the duration of the chill from, I think it's like 3 to 5 seconds, which obviously will continue the slow, allowing Nick to sustain the chase as the Vala, but also it does keep people in place for a little bit longer, and also opens up a bigger window for Hazuabs to finish out his baseline ice block. 4 to 6. I honestly I wasn't sure. Is it 4 to 6? Thank you. I know it's 2 more, but I thought it was 3 to 5. So there you go. 4 to 6. Excuse me, I unfortunately cannot check talents as I'm on clean feed, so I have to just go by everything I know off the top of my head. You missed a series already? Yes, there was 1 best of 3 already, and there was a lot of downtime in between. I know that Janus trade exactly ends up with QCD. Really? It's 4 baseline. Yeah, I just forgot the number. Well, we do have the mid lane push coming in favor for the side of Washed Up. They get the camp out here early. We do have Deckard Cain going into the Sapphire level 1, Potion of Shielding at level 4. Subdue for the Joanna. You've also got that Tychus with the Master Assassin, but you still have that passive value of the 10% auto attack speed. You'll get the 15 when you complete the 15 kills, if you complete them, but still, as we've noted in the past many a times, the Master Assassin also amplifies the auto attack speed of the Commandeer Odin, so the expectation will be Commandeer Odin then. Good damage onto Caesar Salad in the gate and top lane. Leoric will be going into, I believe that's Paralyzing Rage at level 4, so that will increase the slow from 40% to 60%, and that's just more slows for Root setup, Diablo setup, Jaina setup, and for Vala sustained damage. Though, I talk about Vala sustained damage, and she is going into the Bursting type with the W build at that Fire at Will and the Arsenal at level 4. We'll have a little jump in damage at the 20 mark, and then we can kind of do some guesstimation on the caster math on how much damage, because not only are you scaling the W, but you also have your baseline, or the W itself, the multi-shot scales as you level up, so there's just all the additional damage. Late game, you can be an absolute monster. And then keep in mind, Arsenal does also add in damage with those grenades if they do hit. And also Arsenal gives back mana, so you have more sustainability with your mana pool as long as you're hitting W's on a couple enemy heroes here and there. Just watch the previous match on your VOD. Wow, the Vala is just insane. Yeah, Gondar was playing the Vala and did very good in the first in the games. Sorry, I'm trying to be spoiler free, but I kind of spoiled it. My apologies. It's gonna be a long day. I'm gonna start messing up words very easy. Tracer on land, we're waiting for it. Nothing, we haven't had any sort of like secret sauce. We haven't seen anything super crazy yet, but it is very early in the tournament series. It is a double elimination bracket, so showing any sort of secret stuff right now, I don't expect it. Tomorrow, I definitely expect a lot more like pocket strategies and stuff, because tomorrow we'll be getting into some of the loser bracket or the lower bracket games, which will be elimination games. If you'd like to follow along, by the way, with the bracket, you can use !bracket in chat. It'll take you over to the Wikipedia, and you can follow along. It will spoil the games, though. Heads up. If you don't want to know a series outcome, as we've already had one today, if you go to that website, it does show, and there's no like anti-spoiler button from my understanding. Regardless, Leoric will be responding that we've had 1 kill favoring the side of Diamond Hands. Turn-in availability exists to both sides. Neither team with an available turn-in with a turn-in just yet. But both are looking to get a few in. 9 are necessary over to the side of Washed Up, and Diamond Hands need to get 29 turned in. Though Caesar Salad's got enough for the turn-in here. Masquerade could turn in. Yeah, Masquerade or... ooh, hold on. Tori taking a bit of damage, but the Righteous Hammer just bops back. Mako with the dash away. This is going to be... oh, great Iron Skin from the Joanna. Eats the Shadow Charge of Diablo. Heavy with some potions on the ground, trying to keep his allies alive. I know we're not going to get, like, patches and skins for this game, but I'd love a skin, like, Retirement Home Deckard Cain, where he gives you, like, instead of potions, he throws out, like hard candy. The Heraldric Cube is like a big quilted blanket or something. I had to mute for a bit. How are we doing? We're doing great. We're hanging out. I just want Retirement Home Deckard Cain. He throws out meal replace. Oh, that would be so cool, Clock. Yes. Maybe the Heraldric Cube could be a giant hard candy. Like a butterscotch candy. Anyway, sorry. I still want Beekeeper Blaze, and I still want Mosquito or Bee Tracer. Mosquito Tracer would be great of a skin, because it's just very thematically perfect, because she's annoying like a mosquito. Heraldric Cube is an old radio, and it just plays Sock Hop when it goes out. Nintori gonna stand still for a little bit right there. Does take a little bit of damage. Did pop the Ardent Defender. 10 talent here on both sides as the Lightning Breath cooks the tail of Nintori, but it still will be a kill from Vala, as a few of the gems, a decent chunk of gems, I think actually half if I look at that correctly, was picked up by Caesar Salad. The Web Weaver phase still pushing in through bottom lane. 10 talent here apiece. Strafe from the Vala, Commandeer Odin, Ardent Defender. We got Pretzel Dragons from the Hanzo with the Dragon Strike. We also have Lornado from the Deckard Cain, Heavy. He's going to be trying to get those angles with the Lornado, and I'm curious, if we get to level 20, will we actually see more Nados, or will it be bottomless flasks? A great Lornado, actually. It feels more of like a... oh, that's a good setup into Nick! Oh, no, Nick! Great Lornado into Dragon Strike, and that will be another kill for our red team. North America pulling a little bit ahead in the experience department. Also, the members of Diamond Hands could get their first turn-in of the game. Based on the caster math, if they got the turn-in and they pushed in probably 2 out of 3 lanes, they would actually have enough for back-to-back turn-ins. Nice shield glare to check the bush. Caesar Salad has the vast majority of the turn-in. Maka and yeah boy gonna be anchoring forward for the Joanna to get the turn-in. And here come the big bad red web weavers. Sorry. Maybe I should grab a beer. It's only 10:30, but feels like we're already on pace for that. If he was on EU ping, he would have lived. Yes, exactly. Maka gonna get the dash out of the Entomb. There's gonna be a Lornado as well. Feel like that was just a saving tool in case Maka was stuck inside. Dequaz is gonna get pulled in by the Condemn from the Joanna, and the shield glare gets the kill. Did Joanna go blinded by the light? Nope. Zealous Glare at level 1. I'm assuming she did. That's a lot of gems on the ground that are also zoned. Looks like one of the players was unsure of whether or not to Hearth out or not. Yeah, boy, getting chunked by the fort damage. Gonna need some potions from the Deckard Cain. So I'm skimming talents really quickly. 46 for the Vala. Hazuab's more than halfway through his baseline. 28 souls for Diablo. He's post level 10, but you still need 100 to get the channel or the buyback. You only just consumed 75. 4 stacks for the Master Assassin on Tychus. Those really don't add anything until he gets the last stack. Hanzo done, of course. Joanna with the Subdue at level 4. There's the Zealous Skull at level 1. Okay, cool. Nothing crazy out of the ordinary. We do also see at level 13 for the Decker Kane, he is going to be going into the Ancient Blessings. Caesar Salad scouts this, sees the tornado. Will they be able to make it in time? Caesar Salad getting overpowered. Iron Skin will be top. That's going to be a dragon from the Hanzo. They may lose boss, but they might find a double kill. Dequaza, Wraith walks into the enemy team. Yrel comes through with the Righteous Hammer right to the face. And this will be boss in top lane finding next to no value. 1 to 6 in kills. Man, EU's looking real good right now. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I hate that storyline with a burning passion. I didn't see, but did Quaza is E-build with 1? Yes. Dequaza is mostly Skeletal Swing. I believe that's Hopelessness at level 7. He's got Ominous Wraith. No. Yes. I always mix up the spots for Ominous Wraith and Royal Focus. Royal Focus is 16 because it's the cooldown reduction from the Skeletal Swing. And then Ominous Wraith is 13 for the damage reduction. Oh, E-build. I'm sorry. I don't know why, but I was thinking... I swapped Drain Hope and Wraithwalk abilities. I swapped them in my head. Sorry about that. My apologies. You are correct. Herodric Cube out from, Scroll Ceiling from Hebi. Does zone back the enemy a little bit. 25 from Yeah Boy. Will not be interrupted in time by Hazuabs. 3 gems are necessary. Maka actually might sneak it on the bottom of our screen. No, Maka's gonna go bottom lane. He wants to chunk through this Leorg. Look at how much damage Dequaza just took. More than 50% of his HP, but stepping this far into the lane without a fort to retreat to, was that too much? Nick is going to chase in. Hazuabs, he wants revenge! Grenade, and that's a nice kill. Lornado is a little too late right there. There's going to be Nintori going down, and that's what I get for mocking EU. They must have heard me. Great ice block from Hazuabs. It's not like there was a stack for Decker Kane to gain, but still, it's damage, and it's damage mitigated. I don't know off the top of my head what the cooldown is for Ice Block. I assume it's anywhere from 45 to 60 seconds. Someone in chat, I'm sure, knows.
The blue team has done as I asked. The spiders shall aid them.
What's the cooldown for Jaina's baseline Ice Block? No worries, Fish. I was like, I know someone in chat has played enough Jaina will know the baseline cooldown. I want Q at 1 to I want Q at 1 has synergy with E-build. Yes. 40 seconds, thank you. I was thinking it was anywhere from 45 to 60, but yeah. All right, there you go. 40 seconds. We do have the nice Entomb, but the Lornado will push back the enemy. Jaina did go into the Root at level 16. Numbing Blast? Northern Exposure? Numbing Blast, because Northern Exposure is the armor reduction from exposure. Either way, Hazuabs has got a little root right there. Hanzo will go into Giant Slayer level 16. Stone of Scrolls Curse Ceiling or whatever, the level 16 for the Deckard with a 200% increased damage on the Herodric Cube if you capture 2 enemies is a great one, but it's not the easiest, especially at this level of skill. I feel like not a lot of people... You don't catch 2 enemies within that Scroll of Ceiling very often, but we'll see if Hebi can get the value from it. In my Decker Kane games that I've been playing more and more recently, because I've been kind of just playing healer in Storm League, I've been going into the level 16, oh god, I'm blanking on the name of the talent. Is it Fortitude of the Faithful? Where it's if you're around 2 allies, you get 20 armor instead of 10, and then you get faster cooldown reduction. Yeah, Fortitude of the Faithful is what I've been preferring lately on level 16. But it's also, I feel like it's a little... Well, I mean, everyone benefits because you get the value from the cooldown reduction, more potions to come out. Either way, Dequaza will go down. Not the worst person. Oh, that's not good to miss the Drain Hope right there in Ghost form, but you just kind of awkwardly stand there like, all right, well, I missed Drain Hope. I got nothing to do until that cooldown's off. Skeletal Swing. I mean, I will say this. Dequaza is providing valuable vision as a ward to his allies, so they know. That's a Blessed Shield cleansed by Banana right there. Arrow from Hanzo. Pretzel's going to be just kind of making their way through the fight. Dayquaza nearly respawned here, 15 seconds. He might be able to cheat that with some Ghost Form Drain Hope. Yes, he will onto Maka. Northern Exposure, or Numbing Blast onto Caesar Salad. And that'll be a kill onto the Joanna. She will fall. Masquerade. He's getting low here. His armor is reduced a little bit as well. Tyga's going to just stand inside the Entomb and try and find Valley, but there's going to be a root from the Malfurion, a Lightning Breath from the Diablo, and it's going to be a triple kill to the side of Washed Up. They're not looking too washed up right now, as they're taking out the laundry that is Diamond Hands. Safety in numbers. You're right. You're right. You're right. Safety in numbers. You are correct. Forget what Fortitude the Faithful even does. It just sounded correct as I said it. Safety in numbutts, I think. Yes. Ah, yes. Nintari trying to make the great defense. Dayquaza will be pushed back a little bit by the Lornado. That will be Leoric going down, but the core shielding is falling, and the core HP is falling too rapidly. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be map number 1 and our second best of 3 of the day, going over to the side of Washed Up. GG, well played. Fortitude the Faithful is the trait. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't too far off. Choose outcome. Which team wins Tomb? Washed Up did win Tomb of the Spider Queen. Bop. All right. Oh, hey, we have a stat screen. Hold on. We got a stat screen, chat. Rip my points. I know, we got a stat screen. I mean, I can't click on anything, but we got a stat screen if you want to see stats. Five Death Leoric carried hard. I mean, yeah. As Justin would say, out of all the people to lose in a game, I would probably say that Leoric is probably the best one. Yeah, exactly. He died, so Vala doesn't. And I think that's a good, like, because you can cheat death. Like, out of all the people you want to die on your team in a team fight, Leoric is probably the best. It's like Uther as well. It's like Uther dying in a team fight. It's like, yeah, that's kind of okay. Like, you get a lot of trait value from Uther. Of course, late game experience, team fight, that's not good, but, you know, out of all the people to die in a team fight, that's, you know, consideration. Oh. Got a long way to go, but I got a big heart. Oh, okay. So apparently on phones you can like text messages and stuff like that. So someone sent me, like, someone's like, it auto responded with like, this person liked the image you sent, and I was like, huh, what? I thought that's what they typed, and I was like, they sound like a robot. Are my friends robots? No stopping Vala so far. That is a good point, Silver. That is a good point. Vala is lossless today. We're all robots, are we? It's news to me. Does that make Bandit a robot? Are you a robot? No, he's giving me the look. I don't think he is. Can confirm you're a viewbot? I hope you're not. Well, his eyebrow twitched when you asked him. It was something in the servo messed up. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to Towers of Doom. Thank you for the redemption for the bandit pets. We will do those after the game. Please remember, or please remind me if I do forget to do those pets after the game. But we are here into Towers of Doom. It looks like Diamond Hands, as the losing team, has opted in for first pick priority. This is going to mean that the members of Washed Up will be choosing Towers of Doom as the map. So we have a Blaze, Sergeant Hammer, Lucio Band. Things are looking very similar to our first draft of the series. Gotta get them in before the game. My apologies. Sorry. There was Harson also redeemed it 30 minutes ago, so I just missed it. So I owe you guys a nice, good, chonky Bandit Pets after this this game here, while we're waiting for the next map or the next series. We'll see. This could be a 2-0. We could have a bunch of best of threes that are 2-0s. As a reminder, we go from this best of 3 into a best of 5, and then we go back into 2 best of 3s and then a best of 5. So that's the way the day is kind of like slated. I thought we were doing all the best of 3s and then the 2 best of 5s, but that's not the case. If I'm not mistaken, the winner of this goes up against the winner of our first best of 3 of the day. I'm trying to keep things a little general so that way when I cut these into VODs and I put them up on YouTube, it doesn't have any spoilers for anyone. Obviously, you can look at the timer because I'm not going to go edit in extra time, but still. Sounds like a lot of hots in one day. I mean, the second best of 5, the last match of today, is slated to start at 4:30 PDT. We started today at 8 a.m. PDT. Best of 5s typically go 2.5 hours for max time. So we'll see. This could be like a solid 12-hour day. But we'll see. We're gonna need a lot of tea, that's for certain. Blaze, Brightwing, Maev to be banned at left-hand side. Did they get rid of the Diablo here? The Diablo was pretty good in the last game, but I feel like it's gonna be Jaina. It's gonna be targeted onto Hazuabs. But I feel like Hazuabs, he could just play Falstad. He could just play Vikings. He could just play something else. Oh, this is gross. This is really gross. They've changed it. The last match is now slated for 4:50 PDT, so it's even later. But even then, Harson, like, if the games go like, if this is a 2-0, I'm assuming that we try and get to the next bet. Like, we should theoretically, like, the day should actually get shorter because the matches won't all be full duration, but we'll see. What about a liquid 12-hour day? No, I can't survive on liquids. I have a sandwich in the fridge for later. If they have another hour break, that'll be a bummer, honestly. An hour break between games is way too long. Granted, I know it's a LAN, but there's nothing happening in between. It's almost like they need like a Kyle Ferguson interview. Anyway, sorry. Joanna, Uriel, Sylvanas, Thrall, Anduin, and a Tassadar on the opposing side to round things out. Interesting, okay. So Hazuabs, I'm assuming he's gonna go Archon. That's a pretty good draft from Washed Up. I think Diamond Hands has a pretty decent draft as well. Let's go ahead and start a Twitch prediction. You got 2 minutes. Hey, Ninja, what's up, bud? What kind of sandwich are you talking about? I went and bought a chicken Caesar wrap. It's like pre-made chicken Caesar wrap, and then this morning I made breakfast with like bacon and stuff. So I made extra bacon so I can have pieces of bacon to put into the chicken Caesar wrap for a little extra protein. At least we have a Baja. Yes, at least you have a Baja. On the left-hand side, you're going to see the members of Washed Up. You've got Hazuabs on the Tassadar. Talent available on the... No, I'm just kidding. Masquerade will be on the Tyrael. Dequaza on the Dahaka. Banana on the Malfurion. And Nick will be playing the Tracer. Over on the side of Diamond Hands, we're going to be seeing Nintori on the Uriel. Heavy Hooten on the Anduin. Caesar Salad on the... Joanna. Yeah, boy! We'll be playing the Thrall. And, Maka on the Sylvanas. Nintori on the Uriel. I feel like I missed someone, but either way, I didn't, and we're here. We're ready to go, and we're in mid lane. Gamba, it's literally still going. It's going right now, Laxman. By the way, if you want to check Gambles, if you click the Bandit icon on the bottom left of your Twitch chat, that also will bring up the Gamble. Sometimes it doesn't trigger at the top of the screen, so if you want to check it, you can hit the little bandit icon in the bottom left of your chat where your channel points are, and it'll pop up the Gamble there as well. Hey, Stefan, what's up, bud? So let's see, what do we have here? We got W build Tassadar. Kind of makes sense for this map, actually. You get a lot of really good poke value with that. Thrall is going to be going into Rolling Thunder, sustain damage into the higher health pool heroes. Malfurion, Emerald Dream's pretty much standard at this point. Feel like it should just be baked into his kit where he gets like, after rooting 20 enemy heroes, you now sleep them. Like, that'd be kind of cool as a little kind of questing built-in talent as we've had. But of course, we don't really get patches in this game. Haunting Wave forward, Banana's the target. Yeah, Boy chases in, but does not continue as Heavy's getting punished by Nick, who is forced to triple blink away. Doing okay. Your first interview with less than an hour of prep and both went really, it went both really well and really bad. Loved me even said that if this job doesn't work out, she's going to push me for other projects. Well, hell yeah. I'm glad to hear. That's always very good to hear in an interview. Ninja, I think you're going to do amazing. She said things that my company doesn't want me saying, so waiting to hear about those issues. Ah, okay. All I'm going to say is, after working in construction for as many years as I did and never wanting to go back, my mentality at this point when it comes to the working world is, if I don't like it, I'm just not going to deal with it. I don't have enough time in this world to deal with people's bullshit and rotating PDFs for people that are assholes. If you're new to the stream, I've talked extensively about my time in construction and the horrible things that I've gotten to hear, witness, and experience. So, yeah. I ain't a fan of the construction industry. If you're in it, hey, kudos to you. It's just, I've had some really bad, I've worked for some really, really mean, bad, awful people. So I'm jaded. I'm out. I'll go teach snowboarding again, which I actually might do this winter. Condemned from the Johanna, pulling in just some of the minions here. We do have Dayquaza looking for another drag possibility. There will be a root, but nice Iron Skin from the Johanna. And she'll be able to mount up right there. Just looking through the talents at level 4 as well, seeing if there's anything of worthy to note. Banana going for the channel. Dahak on the top left. Now, Yrel will interrupt Dahak on the top left side. We do have Maka with a Haunting Wave to interrupt as well. Anduin Heavy does get the channel over there. Hazuabs with a W onto Notori, that Psionic Storm, delaying things out. Caesar Salad getting a little bit low, but so is Masquerade. Thrall wants the kill, but Banana needs to get poked at. Caesar Salad getting sustained, or just slowly kind of whittled down. Caesar Salad's gonna have more holes in him than some Swiss cheese. Little leap of faith right there. Tassadar gets the channel on the top left of our minimap. Dayquaza brush stalks down, and this looks like it will be washed up. Ah, they will be delayed out once again. Shield glare from Caesar Salad. We have Nintori coming in as well. Masquerade anchoring on the top of the objective area as Nick kites away around 50% HP. That's gonna be a drag from Dahaka landing onto Caesar Salad. The root from Malfurion zones back the enemy, and teams are still going back and forth around this objective. We do, excuse me, we have a rotation into mid lane onto Yrel. I was gonna say, yeah, I was hoping the Observer might catch this because this looks like it will be a quick kill onto Yrel. There's no way she can get out of that one. And with that kill, I think that will be washed up, able to get the channel onto this objective. Or will they delay up? Maka taking a significant amount of damage will go down as well. A solid double kill to the members of Washed Up. It's always winter somewhere. That is true. That is true. Well, actually, that's not true, because if it's fall right now, it's spring in the southern hemisphere. Liar! It can't be winter now. I'm just kidding. There's those cold regions like Iceland, you know, where there's all that ice and snow. Nick is able to bat. Oh, Pulse Bomb not going to connect right there. Hazuab's able to get the camp on the left-hand side. That laugh means we're 5 minutes in, and the boss is up and available. Shield glare from the Johanna to check the camp is a little bit late. Yeah, boy, lands the root, picks up 1 stack on the Frostwolf pack level 4. That means it's spring in the western hemi-flat and autumn in the eastern hemi-flat. Yes. Yeah, it can't be winter. Because it's fall for us, so that means in New Zealand it's spring. They just finished their winter. Masquerade taking a lot of damage will get the Eldruin's Might out. Armor on him as well. Keeps him a little extra healthy. 10 talent tiers soon to be up on the top of our screen. We'll see what those are going to be. Single altar phase as the Tyrael will hearth back for full. Some places have 3 seasons: more winter, less winter, and summer week. That's actually how my town used to be. Some of my friends used to tell me that they were like, we would be lucky if we got like a week's worth of summer value. But then the world got too hot and it doesn't stick around as much. Bahamut, can I watch the stream after it's over? Gotta go after this game. Yeah, I never paywall any of my content. The VOD will be available for anyone that wants it here on this Twitch channel, and then the individual games, like the individual series, I'll probably break them out into highlights today and probably start putting them up on YouTube, which will probably be releasing towards the end of the month because of just the way my YouTube scheduling works out. Oh, Captain Damage, my pleasure. I'm here for the community. Making money, of course, is nice. It is the way I pay my bills, but I'm not gonna paywall any of my content. Exclamation YouTube. I think you have to spell out the whole thing. Thank you, though, Ninja. Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas does go out. We have the channel on to the shots, and it'll be 36 to 28 in core HP. Pulse Bomb onto Caesar Salad. He will go down. Maka getting very low. Nick wants the kill. Nick getting a little too deep, almost going down to the tower shots. Has to kind of get out of the range. Masquerade goes in deep, looking for, yeah, boy! Pops the Sanctification, and will be able to nail that kill. Drag just shy of Maka. If the elongated tongue was talent that was picked up, would have been enough range, I do think. But, of course, we're not far enough into the game, and this is going to be 4-0 in kills, 12-11 in levels, 13 talent here on the horizon for the side of Washed Up, as they are making strides to have this be a 2-0 series. But, of course, it's Towers of Doom, it's anyone's game. We've seen many a series like this that can flip on a dime. Fall, winter, and Caliwen. Hey, not this week, but the following week, we're supposed to have like an average high of like 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's like 15 degrees Celsius, maybe a little bit less than that. I know 68 degrees Celsius, or 68 degrees Fahrenheit is 20 Celsius, so kind of just doing rough math from there. Yeah, boy, taking a lot of damage, will go down. Probably closer to 16 Celsius realistically, but either way, it doesn't matter. Top left and right, altars will be up and available. We can see our talents right now. 13 picked up by the side of Washed Up. Will they be able to feed in sappers through bottom? This is not... Oh my god, Nick, you are going in so deep and gets the kill. Masquerade gets pulled in by the Condemned. The sappers go over the wall. Masquerade will fall. No kill. Will they get cooldown reduction on Death Timer? Yes, by about 4 seconds. 3 to 4 seconds. Captain Damage, thank you for the resubscription for 3 months. Thank you for the tier 1, my friend. Thank you for the kind words as well, Captain Damage. If I missed you in chat, hopefully you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you for the next stream. Hebby and Nick will trade out the shots, 5 for 3, favoring the side of Washed Up, and we're gonna look at a core differential of 13. 13 HP difference on these cores. Top lane, I'm looking at top lane. Top lane, top lane. I know the observer can't see me, and I'm not controlling the observation. There we go. I was like, Nintori's getting very low, and there was no allies around. I thought they might be able to collapse and get the kill. No Ardent Defender used. We've got Isolation down for the next 45. Sundering from the Thrall to try and start this fight, but the distance is a little too much, and Nick gaps that a little bit further with the blinks from Tracer. "13 talents, I always find define a player's play style. No real right answer at 13. Interesting. I don't play enough Tyrael, to be honest. He's probably one of my least played tanks, like Tyrael and Garrosh. It's mostly like, I don't think they're bad by any means, don't get me wrong. I think they're great characters. It's just, it doesn't fit my personal playstyle for tank. Like, I like playing Muradin. I love playing Muradin as main tank. Joanna's probably my second, and Anubarek's probably my third. Is the stream... Is it my stream, or does it have lags? There shouldn't be any lags on the stream.
The altar's right.
We should be at 60 frames, 1080p. We're on a clean feed, so we're at the will and mercy of whatever the clean feed provides us. So, if there's any lagging, it's from the clean feed. There was, if you were noticing some stuttering, So if you tab out of Heroes of the Storm, it sets your game FPS to 30. And that might have been, the clean feed person might have tabbed out for a second, and that might have been some of the stuttering you were seeing. Because I thought I saw it too. Thought I did see a little bit of like stuttering, and I think that was mostly just whoever's running the clean feed tabbed out. All right, 5 shots into the core. The members of Diamond Hands trying to make, so, oh no, is this a throw pit? Did they just give over 9 shots to their core? I think they did. Light Bomb from the Anduin will be coming out. Dahaka does go down first. We do have Yrel getting onto the point, and no, they will not be able to sneak the... Can we zoom out, please? Thank you. I was like, I need to see Masquerade. Is he gonna die? What's happening? This is just so zoomed in. All you had to do, Baha, was ask. Yeah, it was actually kind of funny how quickly that worked out. So, no boss steal, but still 29 to 13 in core HP. The members of Diamond Hands rallying with that boss play. They don't have 16s, and they really want to retreat off of this and wait for their 16 talent tier and fight on said even talent tier. Bell towers are upgrading. The tunnel is opening up. The 16 talent tier is still not here. Look at the Dahaka brushstock into the right-hand side. Does he have the isolation? He doesn't even really need it, I feel, as he's just going to step in. Maka, low. Oh, but Maka forgot there's tower shots, I think. Or no. Wait. Did Sylvanas use black arrows? The black arrow must have expired in that window or something like that. There must have been a small window where black arrows expired, the tower shot went, and then there was an auto to cancel out the bell tower again. Because I thought I saw black arrow, like, animation on the bell tower. No, either way. Yrel jumps in, trying to defend through the bottom lane. We have a triple altar phase. This could be game ending, actually. 3 sappers plus 2 belt. That's game ending. But the sappers will be cleared out. Nick will delay out the right-hand side. Tassadar, Hazuavs gets the first channel. Caesar Sal getting a little bit low. Nick gonna blink away. Banana's up here as well. Dahaka gets the bottom channel. It's all down to 1 bell tower, ladies and gentlemen. It's all down to 1 bell tower right now. Tracer gets a wave in top lane. Not sure why. Her health is fine. I guess she, you know what? That's not true. The reason she's doing it is because she gets free, she can build up pulse bomb value. And it's not over. All right. Though de qua, there's only 2 sappers. Never mind. Oh, either way, the siege continues. Ooh, no, they won't get the barrage in time. Top lane may fall down, but yeah, there's the black arrow to lock down with Maka. Ah, okay, so it's basically, so I had it right, basically. She activated black arrows, the tower shot, then she shot, and then the missile time still traveled. Okay, I had it right, basically. I probably just misspoke, because I'm an idiot. When is boss up? I actually can't see the timer. It's 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Okay, so in-game time will be 14 minutes and 25 seconds or so. Excuse me, 16 minutes and 25 seconds or so. Alright. We're just waiting patiently to see what happens here. Next altar phase is double. Center and bottom. Tassadar to clear out top. I don't want to cast a curse, but that doesn't matter anyways. I kind of feel like Washed Up is on wheels here. In the sense of, like, they've got the momentum. They literally just have to keep playing the game they've been playing for the last 15 minutes, and this is their series, I think. I think Diamond Hands gets knocked down to the bottom bracket with this next objective phasing. But we'll see. We'll see. Winner of this goes up against our winner of our first best of 3 of the day. Loser of this will be playing tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. I believe lower bracket, loser bracket, whatever you want to call it. I prefer lower bracket, but lower bracket starts tomorrow. Light Bomb, Condemn, that's a lot of good damage. Really good double kill to the side of Diamond Hands. They're not out of this just yet. They do not want to drop down to the lower bracket. They do not want this to be a 2-0, and they want to show that they can do more than the other NA team. No. Dahaka gets the top lane bell tower. Anduin to get the channel on the altar. So this will be, I think it was 7 shots in total. 4 from the mid, 3 from the bottom. Great Righteous Hammer. If they could stagger out a Death here onto Tassadar, that'd be huge. Sanctification buys a window. Is that enough of a window? No, it's not going to be. Masquerade trying to back away. Sanctification, not Sanctification. Ardent Defender used so that Nintori can step in. Now, Masquerade. He got 7 seconds off his death timer roughly there. It's 10 seconds per, it's 10% per enemy hero hit with the explosion, but what I just do is I just stare at the Tyrael death timer and then try and do quick math, which we all know never works out, but I do my best. That combo was beautiful. That combo was very well done. So, if the members of Washed Up can continue doing, or excuse me, if Diamond Hands can continue doing this, this will be, we could be seeing one of those late game single bell tower. It all comes down to this moment. But of course, 20 apiece, and boss will be grabbed really quickly. Also, I want to note really quickly, this is important stats for everyone at home. We have 6 to 9 in kills via Diamond Hands. Or I guess I should say 6 to 9 in kills favoring Washed Up. All I want to say is just 6 to 9 in kills. That's the only stat that I really want you all to know. It's just, these are important stats that if I don't read them, I'm just a bad caster. Bottom left bell tower converted. 5 to 3 in shots. 1 altar needed for the side of Washed Up to take this best of 3 series and move on to the winner semis. No, winner quarters? I think it's winner quarters actually. I think semis are tomorrow as well. Bell towers are up. One good team fight is honestly, one good team fight is what either of these teams need. Obviously, team fight for Diamond Hands winning means that the game continues, and on the side of Washed Up, that means the series is over. But let's see what happens here. Electric Fence, Tassadar, he's going to get some value. Little Leap of Faith onto Yeah Boy. Isolation does go out. That's going to be the Thrall to fall first in the engagement. Righteous Hammer onto a few. Heavy slowed by the Pulse Bomb. Upgrade at level 20. Heavy trying to back away. The Electric Fence doing a little bit of work, favoring Hazuabs, as he does have that Twilight Archon, if I'm not mistaken. No, he actually has the upgrade on the, he's got the Force Barrier, the level 20. That's why Hazuabs kept casting that Force Wall so often, and he'll sneak off from the engagement. The rest of the team will anchor. He'll throw out the Force Wall, and Hazuabs has got the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, Washed Up move on through the upper bracket, and we'll be going up against the winner of our first best of 3, the members of our NA crew. Diamond Hands will have to make some plays through the lower bracket. Or vice versa if you're Warak. I was hoping for a score screen. We got a score